Hello YouTube and welcome to Full Dottle, a channel dedicated to tamping topics such as pipes, tobacco, lore, and more. I am your host, the Bearded Briarman, and without further ado, let's get lit. Welcome back everyone, and on this episode of Full Dottle, I'm going to be giving my full review of Cornell Diehl's Easy Times. But first, a little housekeeping. I am smoking my Rhodesian Night. This is a pipe by Eric Weaver over at Sea Smoke Pipes, and in it, I've got some Easy Times. So this is an American English, and we'll start with the tin Aroma. The dark-fired Kentucky presents a tangy, sweet, mesquite-type barbecue aroma, while the Latakia offers its familiar smoky charred hardwood and incense-like musty bouquet. Together it offers a unique ketchup quality that just hints of picnics and tailgating. And for this reason, I gave it a 3.5. For nutty, woody, and fruity, the burley plays a big role in this blend, offering a deeper hardwood and earth rather than the lighter, nutty flavors more commonly associated with that varietal. A very mild mix between a peanut and almond does come through from the burley, along with the charred hardwood smokiness from the Latakia. And for this reason, I gave it a 4. On spice, the Perique and burley provide a spice on retrohale that is just a mark or two past mild, but not so much as to offend. The burley does offer a little bite, but plays very well in this blend, and for this reason, I gave it a 4. On Tang, the Red Virginia in this blend was playful in that they interplayed with the burley and dark-fired Kentucky to offer a more earthy and mineral tone than what is common. It was hard at times to determine if the Red Virginia was stoved or fresh because of its ability to blend and morph throughout the smoke. At times they would offer tartness, and others they would offer a deeper mineral and earth with undercurrents of dark chocolate and raspberry. For this reason, I gave it a 3.5. On sweetness, the burley, dark-fired Kentucky, and Red Virginia all wove a mosaic of complementing sweetness. The burley had those almond-like qualities, the dark-fired Kentucky had their clove, cinnamon, and mesquite-type flavor, and the Red Virginia had a very mild pastry on retrohale, and for this reason, I gave it a 4. On depth, I was delighted with the dual nature of the Red Virginia in this blend and how the other components encouraged its transformation between deep earth and tart berry. The dark-fired Kentucky and Latakia shared the smoky quality, with one being a sweeter barbecue and the other holding the sour, musty side. I only wish the Perique could have shown more character, and for this reason, I gave it a 3.5. On complexity, although the burley was center stage with the dark-fired Kentucky close by, this blend displayed each component with ease. The only exception was the Perique, which only offered its peppery spice and none of its other nuances. For this reason, I gave it a 4. On balance, although a wonderful blend, the burley could have mellowed a tad to increase the balance and afford the Perique more room to expand. That said, it is a great blend with a unique character that should remain untouched. And for this reason, I gave it a 3. On smoothness, this blend had a bit more bite than a traditional English, with the burley remaining in heavy control. All in all, I enjoyed the mild, caustic nature more than a traditional English, and for this reason, I gave it a 3. For the high point, for me, every sip was a journey into the playful nature of the Red Virginia. I thoroughly enjoyed translating every draw to discern the transformations it decided to make. I also very much enjoyed the contrast and likeness between the Latakia and dark-fired Kentucky, and for this reason, I gave it a 4. On the low point, my only critique is the overplay of the burley, which hindered the Perique from fully realizing its potential. And for this reason, I gave it a 2.5. On Burns Cool, this blend was a tad dry, which caused it to burn a bit warm and quickly. However, it never got hot in hand with a comfortably moderate cadence, and for this reason, I gave it a 5. On Sufficiently Dry, this blend was ready to smoke right out of the tin, even if it was a tad dry, but for this reason, I gave it a 5. Overall, it got a total score of 49 out of 65, with a recommendation rating of 75%. This was the first English blend that deviated from a traditional English that I've ever had. It's called an American English. It's got a lot of burley in it. For those that like burley, this may be right up your alley. For those that like Latakia but don't want the traditional lat bombs that you would find in a more traditional English or a Balkan, this might be right up your alley. So I enjoyed it. I don't think there was much I would change about it. The burley was a little high, which kind of hindered the Perique, but this blend is actually really unique, and I think that that is part of this blend, so I wouldn't really change it. That's going to do it for this episode of Full Dottle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and until the next time we see each other, I bid you farewell and happy piping. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to enlist in the Full Dottle platoon. It's easy. Just click the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as I upload the next episode.